Okay, so I'm back again, and I've got my headphones in this time, so maybe it might give you more better audio than last time. Um, I'm sorry if you hear the mic rustling a lot. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about a more sensitive topic today, I guess. Um, it is about the Barrier Reef, the Great Barrier Reef, actually. Apparently, it just officially was announced dead the other day. So yeah, and it's like I know I don't exactly help the cause, but I mean, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite. It's not like I go around literally littering everywhere. It's just, it's hard to do anything when it's just one person compared to like 7 billion other people that are destroying the earth. Like, I'm not saying every single person is destroying the earth, but it just kind of made me realize how destructive humans are. And it's like, it makes me sad. Like, I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw this picture, and it's just like, I kind of stopped and I'm like, wow. Like, it used to look so pretty, and now it's just gray and dead and just empty. And it's like, it's mind boggling, really, how destructive humans are, really. And I'm not religious in any sort of way, but honestly, I think if it was possible, I think the best thing that could happen to this world right now is another Noah's Ark kind of thing happening, like it said in the Bible. And like I said, I don't believe in this shit. I don't. I guess I'm not really religious, so I'm kind of atheist, I guess. But it's not like I go around being like, oh, I don't believe in God. I don't believe in God, and all this shit. And but no, I think honestly, this world is so fucked by now that it's just. I feel like a Noah's Ark reenactment would be the best thing that could happen. Not that it's going to happen, but figuratively speaking. And it's just, it sucks. It really does, because like the world's gonna end. Humans act like the world was put here for them and it's gonna last forever. It's like, no, nothing lasts forever. Like, it's like the world's gonna end eventually. Like, it probably would have lasted longer if humans gave more effort into trying to conserve the planet, like cutting down rainforest and like, you do realize trees are what produce oxygen. If like people keep cutting down trees, we're gonna fucking suffocate. Like, I don't get what goes through people's mind. I'm not saying everybody does this, because I don't want a bunch of hate comments saying that I'm bunching humans into like one big huge bowl of crap, which I'm not, because I know um because I know people are different. Everyone's different, but I mean, I'm more saying this towards the people who do like cut down rainforests and trees and all this shit. And it's so stupid. It's just like, I was researching it one day because honestly, I could deal with clowns. I could deal with anything. It's just, they scare me, yeah. But what scares me the most, I think, in my opinion, is the weather. Because the weather you can literally do nothing about. If there's a tornado coming towards your house, get the fuck out, get whatever you can, and get the fuck out of there. Because there's no stopping it. You cannot stop the weather. If the weather decides that there's going to be a hurricane coming towards you, well, evacuate the fuck out of town. Because it's scary. Weather is scary because you can literally not stop it. There's nothing you can do to stop it. You're powerless against it. And it's terrifying. And I don't think a lot of people stop to think about that sometimes. It's just like the few times I do stop to think about this, it's just like, it's scary. And it's like, I feel at this point, I don't think there's any saving the earth, because we've gone so far without doing anything. It's so far gone that I honestly don't think there's gonna be any helping it anymore. Like, even if every single person on this earth banded together to try to help, honestly don't think it would do much. It might. I'm not counting that out, but again, I highly doubt it's ever going to happen, because people are people. People watch out for themselves. People don't care about the rest of the people. People don't care about strangers. And it's depressing, because it's like the world's going to end. It's like, sorry, my cat. I'm 25. My generation will probably live out the remainder of its lives and continue on their and die and continue on your way. But it's just like, if I wanted to have kids one day, it's like my kid might be subjected to that kind of stuff come the next 100 years or something. So I was researching it one day, and I had come across this article saying that by 2100, the global warming was supposed to global warming was melting glaciers and all this shit, and apparently by 2100, 18 million people across the coastlines of the US are going to be flooded out of their homes. And originally, I didn't know how to do math, apparently, and I thought that was coming up in like 4 years, but I realized that we're only in 2016, so we have another like 84 years, I think, before that happens, and we'll be dead by then. Around there anyway. 84 years. Yeah. Something like that. Forgive me if my math's wrong. Anyway. And it's depressing thinking about it, because it's like, the world's gonna end. It's like, what happens when the world ends? What happens when everything dies out? Does it just does nothing happen? Does anything happen? Like, is the world just gonna float there in space and limbo for the rest of time? Like, I don't know, man. It just feels weird thinking about it, because it's just fucked up. The funny thing is, I'm not even high talking about this right now either. It's just like I just woke up and I'm just thinking about it. It's just like, the more you think about it, the more depressed you become. But it's just like, just because that could happen in 100 years or so, that doesn't mean give up on what you want to do in life. That does not mean just sit around and wait for the world to end. It's just like, you still have your life ahead of you to do whatever you want with. Even if we're on a limited, even if we're limited on time, that doesn't mean stop everything. It means use what little time you have left to do what you want to do. And honestly, I wish I had have known that years ago, because I'm 25 years old. I consider myself a quarter of a way there, and I have done nothing with my life. And it's like, I'm just starting to get my life started. I'm starting to get my chickens in order to ready to go to university to become a vet, because as far as I've known, I wanted to become a vet since I was a little kid. But I just didn't do it because I thought it was too much work. I didn't want to do it because I was lazy. And I tried to take the easy way out, and that didn't work. And I realized that, why take the easy way out and be unhappy with it than when you could take the harder way through it and get more gratitude, and it'd be more gratifying anyway. This is completely off topic of global warming and shit, but my point is, don't give up on the shit you want to do in your life just because the world's ending in like 100 and some years. Guaranteed, if you're on the same age as I am, you'll probably live your life and then die, and then the world will end somewhere down the road. And it's like, the whole topic about having kids, though, it's just like, I know some people don't have a choice because they may have already had kids by the age they are, but I don't know. I don't know. It's just depressing how bad the world has become. It's like I knew it was bad before. It's gotten so much worse. It's just like not even sea life can survive us. And it's just like humans are so fucking destructive. They really are. And then drivers going down highways, they'll yell at a deer or get mad at a deer and be like, "What the fuck were they doing out in the road? It's not where they belong." It's like we put a road through their homes. I think they have every right to be crossing a road because, well, that used to be part of their home. Anyway, humans are just depressing. And like I said, I am not trying to make myself sound like I'm some perfect angel, because this is like, I'm not. I can admit I'm not doing anything to help, but only because I feel helpless. I feel like one person against the entire world is not going to change anything. And it just leaves you with this sense of helplessness, because like I'm in such a small city compared to the rest of the country, because I live in Canada, but I live smack dab in the middle of Saskatchewan. Not much happens in Saskatchewan. It's all cities like Vancouver and Toronto that if you wanted to do something, you should be there. Like you could find groups and support groups like that, those places there. And it's just it's depressing. Anyway, I've chatted for 11 minutes and I'm trying to keep my videos short, so because I know, actually I don't know, actually funny thing is I had more views on my 30-minute video than my 6-minute video the other day. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying to keep these videos short just simply because I don't know if somebody wants to sit there for half an hour and watch a video of this random girl they came across on YouTube. Maybe if my channel starts to get more subscribers and viewers and shit, maybe I'll make longer videos, because at least I know people actually want to watch them rather than not. But yeah, anyway, I'll leave it at that. My videos are probably going to be very random and very random topics. I'm thinking about seeing if I could set up video recording for like indie games and shit. I have a bunch of games on Steam that I wouldn't actually mind playing, and I thought maybe trying to figure out how I could get like my face up in like the corner screen here and like have the rest of the game. Anyway, I should go before I keep talking, because I could talk forever. I hope the audio is a little bit better with the headphones. If not, let me know. Maybe I'll hook it up the other way. Anyway, before my cat knocks over my phone again, I will talk to you later.